Yeah, all right. We're going to finish with this question, and it's based really on that statement, that general statement in your support for gain of function.
Did Dr. Anthony Fauci just make the most controversial move of the hearing? Welcome back to Benjo TV. Today's Senate exchange between Senator Rand Paul and Dr. Anthony Fauci quickly turned into one of the most dramatic moments of the hearing. The focus was gain-of-function research, with Senator Paul pointing to concerns raised by scientists including David Relman, Richard E. Bright, and Kevin Esfeld about the risks of creating pandemic-capable viruses. Then came the moment that changed the tone of the hearing. When Senator Rand Paul asked whether Dr. Fauci had changed his position on whether the benefits of this research outweigh the risks, Dr. Fauci declined to answer, invoking his Fifth Amendment rights. That immediately raised the political temperature.
Yeah, all right. We're going to finish with this question, and it's based really on that statement, that general statement in your support for gain of function, the idea that the benefits outweigh the risks. So there are many other people who disagree. They aren't politicians or not. I don't know what party they're in. David Relman is probably one of the most esteemed, and he is a scientist at Stanford. He, I think, has classified clearance. He's been a consultant to our government probably for a decade or more. And he's written about this publicly. He says the opposite. He said that the risks of this research do not outweigh the benefits. He said the risk, we shouldn't do it. Richard E. Bright, who's been involved in this debate for 2 decades, says the same thing. We really shouldn't be doing this at all. There's a quote also by, the Kevin Esfeld quote, is that at the very end? Kevin Esfeld, who's a CRISPR scientist at MIT, also wrote about this gain of function. I implore every scientist, funder, and nation working in the field, please stop. No more trying to discover or make pandemic-capable viruses. No more experiments likely to disseminate blueprints for plagues. Dr. Fauci, would you like to at least answer this one question for us today and let us know whether or not you've changed your mind on whether or not the benefits of gain-of-function research outweigh the risks?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
The chairman has denied your assertion of privilege and directed you to answer, but you nonetheless refuse and stand on privilege despite the existence of the pardon. The committee will have to consider after this hearing what appropriate action should be taken against you for the failure to testify after being directed to do so. It's against the law to obstruct an investigation of Congress. There will be repercussions to your refusal to testify today. Senator Peters. You're not recognized. You're not recognized. If you are unruly, you will be removed from the proceeding. You are not recognized, and you are not recognized, sir. Sir, you are not recognized. You are not recognized. Security, we'll hold off. But you will respect these proceedings. You were told not to sit at the table. You insist on sitting at the table, and we told you you would not be recognized. You are not invited here for testimony, sir. You are being disruptive. Would you behave this way in a courtroom? No, because the judge would put you in jail. I can't do that today, but I can have you escorted from the premises. So I would say, sir, sit quietly and don't say another word. I said, sit quietly, you are not recognized. Another word and you're gone.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to hear what the attorney has to say.
He is not recognized by the committee or the chair. If he speaks again, he will be removed from the room. This testimony is from Anthony Fauci. This is not a game with his lawyers. He can advise, his lawyers can give him advice. He's got a half dozen here, They're all allowed to talk to him.
Yes.
All right? But the attorneys are not recognized. In fact, the attorney was told not to sit at the table, and he's not obeying that recommendation. There's a row behind you, sir. That's where you were told to sit, and you're not. And now you're disrupting the proceedings. And so, look, this is the way Anthony Fauci wants to be remembered, for a lawyer not listening to the rules. That's the way you want to be remembered, and that's what you're going to do. You are not recognized, sir. Security, please remove him from the room.
Senator Paul responded by stating that the committee would consider future repercussions. Whether viewers see that as accountability or political conflict, it's clear the hearing took a dramatic turn. But the fireworks didn't end there. The hearing became even more chaotic when Dr. Fauci's attorney reportedly refused to follow committee rules regarding seating and behavior. After multiple warnings, Senator Rand Paul ordered security to remove the attorney from the hearing room. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest headlines aren't just about the questions asked, they're about the answers that aren't given and the conduct that follows. What do you think? Did Senator Rand Paul press for accountability? Or did this hearing become more political theater than productive oversight? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Benjo TV for more political analysis.